Hey YouTube, welcome back to part 7 already of me playing Mass Effect 1 for the very first time. Last time I went to Virmire and we blew up Saren's base, which was epic, and I managed to save both Wrex and Major Kirahi. And I really enjoyed that type of mission, so I cannot wait to find more of those mission types in the future as well. I did also read in the comments that I'm coming up to a point of no return, so that if I want to do the personal missions for some of the people in my crew, I better do them now, as well as the DLC mission. So join me today as I try to figure out if we can still do the personal missions for Wrex, Garrus, and Tali, even though they may feel a bit out of context, I also read. I'm very excited nonetheless, so I hope you're ready, because I am, and let's play part 7 of Mass Effect 1. Okay, this is where we left off last time. I feel like the quest is gonna make me go to the map, yes. However, let's talk to our crewmates a little bit. See if they have some new information before we go to the Citadel. Because I did learn that we will be forced to go to the Citadel. So start with Garrus.
Commander, how are you?
Okay.
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question.
It's a good question.
There were several reasons, I guess.
Such as?
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
I mean, especially if he wants him to follow in his footsteps, I guess.
Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
A Spectre?
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military.
Cool.
Units. I could have received special
Now he
training,
works with me.
My father didn't like it.
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Typical.
Spoken like a true C-Sec officer.
Yeah, it's a speech I've heard one too many times. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Probably.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Okay. Thank you. Sector Wrex.
Commander, things got heated back on Virmire.
That was quite rough for him.
I respect your choice.
Thank you.
I appreciate what you did, Wrex. I won't forget it.
Yeah, that must have been really hard.
Just
where,
make sure
especially if emotion and potential
Saren has
cure.
to pay
Holy
for
shit.
what he's done.
Yeah.
We'll have him soon enough. Then he
But we
can answer
couldn't-
for
I
his
mean,
crimes.
He'll do
We
more
couldn't
than
have
just
let that
answer
happen.
If I have anything to say about it.
Let's listen to these
What can you tell me about the Genophage?
both again.
Ask the Solarians if
He's
you
not
want
giving me much
details.
new information, I
They
feel
need
like.
it.
Maybe I should
All I know,
bring him on a
It
mission?
makes breeding nearly impossible.
I don't know.
Thousands
Maybe that's what
die
I
in
did
stillbirth,
wrong.
and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one.
Because this
And
is
no
something.
one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find
This
a
is
cure?
something we have
When
already
was the
done
last time
because
you
Krogan are
saw
not
a
scientists.
Krogan
Yeah.
Scientist. You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the Genophage or fight for credits?
Yeah.
It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that.
Okay, so these are things that
Nobody can.
I already have heard.
So long, Wrex.
So I think we're just gonna look for his,
It was an honor working with you, Commander Shepard.
conquest.
Despite the losses, our mission was a success. My
Yeah, I'm
superiors
happy
will
he's
duly honor
here.
Chief Williams for her
I
actions.
thought I saved him, but now
Her
I'm sure.
sacrifice has earned humanity a great deal of respect from my
Yeah.
people.
Ash was a hell of a soldier. She knew what the risks were, but she did what she had to.
Of course, the grim reality that every soldier must accept. Rest assured, Commander, my men and I will not forget what you have accomplished here.
That's good.
We will leave your ship as soon as you reach your next destination. Perhaps we will have the opportunity to work together again sometime.
That would be cool. So to Tali.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Oh, she doesn't sound
Are you okay?
very good.
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of
I am
feel
happy to hear that,
out
though.
of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving.
Okay.
And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
I mean, I love silence. When I sleep, everything
Silence
has to
wakes
be
you up?
quiet and dark.
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down.
Oh, yeah.
I guess
That
you
makes
don't have
sense.
to worry about that here. But old habits die hard.
Yeah, if you're really
But
used
it's
to
more
that.
than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing.
It's probably much
Back
more,
home, I couldn't
efficient?
wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Maybe that's the point, but
Sometimes we don't
I bet
appreciate what we
she's
have till
homesick,
it's
yeah?
gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if
ah,
that's what
she's
the
coming to the
pilgrimage
point
is really
herself.
about.
Nice.
It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture.
Nice.
You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
Probably.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise,
I'm curious what we'll
I
find
might
on her
not have a home
mission.
to go back to.
Yeah, we've talked about
I
this.
should go.
See
Nice.
you later.
Nice. Okay. So I've talked to the three of them for those missions. Oh, there we go. Let's see where the map takes us and if it immediately takes us to the Citadel, or maybe I can start, you know, a mission. I don't think so. Probably not. Oh, no. I have to go further up. Well, let's talk to Caden, because, you know, that was rough out there.
Anything you need, Commander?
Tactical
What's your
appraisal?
opinion on the last mission?
Input? Hell, I don't know. We're fighting giant machines from outside the galaxy. Should I be afraid of them? Or in awe of them?
It's great that he
Anything
believes me, at
so
least.
old, so intelligent.
Yeah, they've been around a while. So were the Turians. We gave them a boot in the ass.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna need a bigger...
We're gonna need a bigger boot.
I wanted to see how you're dealing with Ash's death.
dealing, ma'am.
Okay.
Sorry for anything I said back there. Adrenaline.
We
I
both.
understand. I don't like losing people either.
Yeah.
I've served for years, but never lost a soldier under my command. Not to hostile action, anyway. If you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Akuz?
I vowed to do better,
It was
yeah.
my job to get everyone out safe. I failed. I vowed not to let that happen again. Same here. I remember her. and I'll
I
be
think the
better.
problem with these types of missions is that it's really
guess
difficult
that's
to
all
get
we can
everybody
do.
out.
Thanks for the advice, ma'am.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
It's
Commander?
really difficult to get everyone out because there's just so much carnage, especially with such a big enemy. I think that by thinking you'll save everyone, especially as a commander, like, you'll set yourself up for failure. Like, it's a goal, obviously, to get everyone out alive, but thinking that you're able to do that every time with these crazy ass missions, Ah, that must hurt so much. Yeah, I mean, I can obviously not like speak from experience because I don't think I could deal with stuff like this. Like, I'm notoriously bad at making decisions, so when I had to make the decision between Caden and Ashley, like, I didn't even know what to base it on other than what they just said, because I didn't really have a personal relationship with both of them, but I didn't want either to go.
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander.
You know?
We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his
joint
Geth.
species fleet, nice.
I knew they'd come around.
It was time, though.
Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go. Yeah. The ship is always so pristine. And I wonder if that is reality?
Good job, Shepard.
I don't
Thanks
know.
to you,
Would
the
it be?
Council's finally taking real action.
Does anybody
against
know
Saren.
how that
Ambassador
works?
is
Maybe I
correct.
should do research
If
about
Saren is foolish enough to
that.
attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the terminus systems.
That's not enough.
You think a blockade's gonna stop him? He's on Ilos looking for
Exactly.
the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a
What?
threat. This is
Exposed, he's no longer a threat? What are you talking about? What about the Reapers?
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers, and then only in visions.
I get
We
why
won't
they say
invade
this,
the
but it's
terminus
so
systems because of
infuriating.
intrigue.
Secrecy
What about the conduit?
isn't his greatest weapon. The
Yeah.
conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
Why do they think that?
One ship going into the
Why do they
terminus
think that?
systems
Is
won't
this
start
real
a
plan?
war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Virmire. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your
Oops.
style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that.
I mean, I needed to
But
detonate
Ilos
it
requires
to
a deft
destroy,
touch.
you know.
We have the situation under control.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Yes.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
I'm not
You
here
bastard.
as a human,
You're
I'm
selling us
here
out.
as a Spectre. What do you mean, humanity?
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine.
When it's
We've locked out all the Normandy's primary
convenient for
systems and so
them,
the
they see me
notice
as a
of problem.
human, and then other times they see me as a Spectre, but most of all they see me as a human, which...
Are you insane? After everything I have done, you still don't believe me.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
They can't ground me. We're in space. This is not even the ground, technically. I know that's not what they meant, but you know. Hello. Oh, so dramatic.
Commander. Shepard, I cannot believe they did this to you. I am so sorry.
It wasn't you.
It's not your fault.
It's not right. You did everything they asked and more. Nobody else could have done what you did. The Council owes you everything, everything. Instead, they strip you of your command and ground the Normandy.
You can't trust
I should have
politicians.
known better. Udina, the Council, they're all the same.
No, we're
Petty,
angry.
blind, and stupid.
Properly angry, come on.
Perhaps we could appeal and get them to reverse
Appeal?
their decision.
What is this? I
I
tried.
pushed them as hard as I could. They wouldn't budge.
So you're going to walk away? You will just give up and doom the entire galaxy to extinction?
Not a
Lost the battle,
chance.
not the war. I'll figure something out.
I believe in you, Shepard. I am with you every step of the way.
Good. I'm glad to hear that at least. Excuse me? What? Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from Captain Anderson.
Did he know? Did he know? Was he looking at me?
Are you spying on us, Joker?
No, ma'am. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him at Flux, that club down in the wards.
Okay.
You should
I
probably
don't
go
think
meet
I've been there before. Club. Only been at like the gentleman's thing. Let's check my babies. My booze.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
I love how the gun on my back
Logged.
matches
The
my hair.
officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I love it. Okay, Presley. I know we're grounded, but keep it up.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars.
Oh.
Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni.
Okay.
In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Cool. Nightclub. I don't think I've been there. Let's see. Elias Keeler.
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
I'm not just a soldier.
It's Commander, actually. What do you want?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler.
No.
I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
Got the
Don't
act.
try to sell me on this. Just tell me what you want.
Yeah.
I need you to buy a mental stimulant for me. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What exactly is this stimulant?
What?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall,
Absolutely
that sort of
not.
thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me
Absolutely
sharp.
not.
Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why'd you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
What's wrong with
Is your
him?
assistant incompetent or just inexperienced?
Worse, he's an alien sympathizer. My assistant wants to bend
No.
over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
I'm leaving.
Getting you your drug fix is not high on my list of priorities,
No.
Keeler.
What century are you living in? Do you think those Solarians hesitate before amping themselves up?
Fuck off.
If you won't help me keep humanity strong, I'll find some...
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That's not what I heard.
And what did you hear exactly?
More rumors about strange metal creatures with real AI, no doubt.
Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks, Doran.
Hello again. Can I help you?
On
Are
his
you
place?
the owner?
Owner, cook, and bartender. I've even been known to dance a little when the mood strikes me. We've got some Quasar stations, if you're interested.
Is this a casino?
Among other
Oh,
things,
cool.
yes.
So mini games?
We've got some Quasar stations, if you're interested.
What is that? What are Quasar
Enjoy your
stations?
time here at Flux.
I think she also had a name. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Chora's den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
That's not
Being an
good.
informant is a dangerous
dangerous.
job.
That's what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No. It's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
I mean,
maybe I could help her understand
maybe
just how dangerous Cora's den is.
you should stay out of
Would
it
you?
for her
That'd be
safety,
great.
but I'll talk to her.
Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble.
I know that Captain Anderson is who we have to talk to, but I have a feeling that is a side quest, and let's not, like, let's do the side quest first, talk to her sister, see what comes of it, and then we talk to him. Let's play this. 20 credits, get close to 20 without going over. Okay. 4. Add 4 to 7. Again. Again. Oh! This feels rigged. Play again. It feels like the first time winning, that was too easy. See, same. Too easy. Play again. I don't know. No, it's low stakes, but could you lose with this? If this is low stake, does it mean there's a high stakes? Again, okay. Oh, high stakes. 200 credits. Excuse me. Okay, I have to sit like a shrimp for this. Sure. Let's see. Ooh, let's do this one again. And then that one. It's gonna go to 21. It's gonna go exactly to 20. Okay. Let's play again. I won 200 credits. Like, I paid 200, but I won 200. Okay, so I can pay out 200 credits or lose everything. Or win 200. So let's pay out. And try again. Six. 11. 13. Okay. Okay. 150 credits. I understand why people gamble. I really understand why they gamble. Fuck. Ooh, okay. Taking a gamble. Too bad. We have to win now. Is there like a hack? I don't know, but I just won my credits back and some more. Oops. Let's keep it at that. Suspicious gambling machine.
This machine has been tampered with, and someone is funneling credits to a private account. I will attempt to trace the signal.
Cool, thank you. Signal tracking. The ward's access corridor. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, so picked up 3 side quests here. One of which I'm not getting him drugs. Absolutely not. Oh, there, okay. We can walk there. Absolutely not. And I'm not gonna get him drugs, no.
Excuse me. You're
Oh.
the Spectre, right? Commander Shepard, it is an honor
It seems like I'm
to
being
speak with
pulled into all these side quests.
What's this demonstration about?
I'm Charles Saracino of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice
Okay.
Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
You're marking the end of the First Contact War with a protest.
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
Then you have learned
I thought the lesson
nothing.
of the First Contact War was that there's other life in the galaxy and they have opinions too.
Yes.
Perhaps so, Commander. But if aliens feel free to express their opinions at gunpoint, why shouldn't we?
What happened at the mass relay was a misunderstanding. If you saw a child about to touch a gun, wouldn't you stop them?
I'd pull them away, yes. I wouldn't shoot them dead.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
Just like Keeler, this guy is not...
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences. Politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
That is not unreasonable, but some of the things these people are saying sound a bit bigoted.
Excuse me, I don't believe human politics are any of your business.
What the Alliance does affects everyone around it.
We live in this galaxy, Mr. Saracino.
Yeah.
We can't pretend that what we do affects no one else.
Exactly.
No, of course not. My apologies. I only meant to point out that other species have no right to interfere in Alliance politics.
I don't...
I'll think about it. Excuse me.
What?
Your support would mean a lot, Commander.
I feel like I don't want to support him. Hey, what? Oh, talk to Jenna, okay. Investigate Geth? Where did that one come from?
Commander, have you changed your mind? Terra Firma could use your support in the election.
I don't think so.
Sorry, I believe
Yeah,
we need to work
okay,
peacefully
good.
with other races.
I was afraid
We've
that
heard that before in human history.
Earth must walk
Well-meaning
alone
naivete leads
could
to
either mean
declarations
that
of
I
peace
agree
in our
or
time.
disagree.
We can't
in a
allow
weird
anything
way.
like Shan-Shi to happen again.
And I
don't
don't
suppose I could convince
support
you to
this
issue
guy.
a public statement of support for my candidacy. The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
I won't support you. But what is
The
Shanxi?
occupation of Shan-Shi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shan-Shi is the only human territory ever occupied by an alien species.
No.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saracino, but with all due respect,
Exactly.
I disagree with it.
I do.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process.
I support the democratic process.
Thank you for your time, Commander.
I just
Remember
don't.
Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
No. No.
No blood for aliens.
No.
Going alone.
That's cute.
Terra Firma.
Oh my gosh.
Aliens off Earth.
I think it's this way. No. Oh. I went the wrong way, I guess. Hmm?
Throw the appeasers out.
Go to the wards. Okay, wait. Let's grab the rapid transit. Hmm? Okay, I'm quite confused. Oh, how do I get here? To Presidium. Oh, I can't get there necessarily. Alright, let's go to the Presidium then. Oh, wards access. Would that be it? Okay. Would this be it?
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation,
I'm so
the
lost.
Council
I'm
has
so
reportedly
sorry.
revoked
I'm
the Spectre
like
status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed
maybe with a
operative has not yet
map
been
I
apprehended,
will be
a council
okay,
spokesman
like a
confirmed that
physical map,
corrective
but
actions had been taken.
I don't know. If there is something on the map next to where I am and I can't get there easily. Oh, here we are. Okay, perfect.
Hey, you're that shepherd kid.
Our quarry has employed a hidden relay to redirect their signal. I shall trace the new signal.
Come on, just talk to me a minute.
Who's this?
Hey, been a long time, huh?
Who are you?
I'm sorry, do we know each other?
Well, I guess you don't remember.
What's with all
me.
these creepy
Lieutenant
men?
Zabaleta, I worked with your mother. We served on the carrier Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
I guess you're not in the service anymore, huh?
You're retired, yeah. You know how it is. Times are tough for vets. They always are.
I didn't see her much that tour. The ship was on patrol most of the time.
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me.
He
Look,
looks
I need a favor.
weird.
I'm kind of short on money these days.
What
I
is
hate
with all
hitting
these
you up for
people
money, but a
asking me
man's
for
gotta
weird
eat,
shit?
right? So, could you spare something?
I mean,
maybe 20 credits.
is 20 enough? I can spare 20 credits. I won 50 at least.
It's not a problem.
You're a good kid, you know that?
What is
Thanks.
that hand?
You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh?
What kind of drugs is he
Can't
touching?
afford a ticket home, right?
Okay. You met a homeless man. Use the Normandy's FGO comms room. Oh, we can call my mom. Follow to the Presidium. To the Presidium. Is that this way? No, the other way.
So
Wait,
how do you
what?
like it?
Yes,
You're
okay.
posting at the academy.
Wait, is there anything else to pick up? Now that we're on a side quest hunt,
Yeah, it's the busiest station on the
you know, might as well check it out. Okay. I guess instead of going for the main mission, we first will scan the Citadel for some short quests.
Now that you have experienced a Spectre's life firsthand, Garrus, do you regret leaving your security position?
Fighting a rogue spectre with
Garrus's
countless
waist
lives
is
at
so
stake and no
snatched.
regulations to get in the way, I'd say that
I mean, I know it's like the
I am unsure how the
species,
imminent
but
destruction of all organic
every
life
time I look at it like
beats
this, I'm like,
anything, but your
goals?
enthusiasm is comforting nonetheless.
Okay. So get to call my mom. I have to go to Chora's Den. We're following a signal. The bank. Okay.
All races herald the glory of the Enkindlers who raised them all to enlighten.
He's still allowed to preach.
Where there
Which is
was
good.
only darkness,
That is good. I'm glad that we helped them last time. That was really cute. Ooh.
I'm telling you, this is not what Jake would want.
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
Michael.
I know you're hurting, Rebekah, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Is there a
Can I help with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, And she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
Her body, her choice.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
Fair.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances?
Let's investigate, even though I know my answer.
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand?
It's her baby.
If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
What are the chances
1
that your
in
child will
300.
develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Okay.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
I mean, let her choose.
It's Rebekah's child, Michael.
It's
I think
her
you should
body,
honor
her
decision.
child, her choice.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
You're not helping.
Of course she is. So are you. Yelling at her will not bring your brother back.
Exactly.
How dare you? I'm trying to do what's best for the baby.
Then do so.
Then support the baby's mother.
Yeah.
Stand with her when she makes
Preach,
the tough decisions.
Shepherd. Come on.
This baby is the only thing my brother...
I mean,
It's all I
you're
have left,
grieving. You're allowed to have your
I need to
opinions.
know
It's not your baby.
that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
Exactly.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that
No,
much.
now he gets
You
in
will.
touch with what's really happening
I
inside.
promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
Cute. Okay. Got some renegade out of that for you shouting at the man. Okay, Barla Vaughn.
Greetings, Earth Clan.
Tell me.
I believe congratulations are in order, Commander Shepard. You are the first human to join the Spectres, yes?
Thank
It's a great
you.
honor.
One you are no doubt ready for. A word of warning, though. There are many eyes watching you now, Commander. Some of them want to see you fail.
I love this.
I, however, wish you only success. Perform well and you bring the Earth Clan one step closer to joining the Council. And if they let your people in, maybe there is hope for my own species one day, yes?
The Shadow
Tell
Broker.
me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know.
Maybe
Nobody
Barla Vaughn
does.
is the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity.
I can see that, yeah.
How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information
On the
from
other
getting crossed?
hand,
But they've got the perfect setup.
in order to keep a secret between
Every
two
government
people,
is
one
forced
of them
play
needs
their
to
game
die.
So they don't get behind.
So
But no
if
matter
it
how
is a
long you
group
play, no matter
with
how many
multiple
secrets
people,
you
it
buy,
becomes more and more difficult to
never
keep all
win.
those secrets.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time, I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way.
I like it that way.
The more you know, the more dangerous the game
exactly.
becomes. I don't like danger, Commander.
Cool.
I'll leave that to you.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention.
Discreet and efficient.
Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
This is legal.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain.
So maybe he is doing it for his personal gain.
Private.
Okay.
I should go.
So talking to him is not...
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, the signal's here.
This appears to be another relay. I believe the receiver for the new signal is located somewhere on the Presidium.
Okay. Let's see. What's this? Is it this way? Maybe back here. Cutscene.
I believe we have found the signal's endpoint. It should be possible to identify the account to which credits are being funneled.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
That could be a problem.
That could be a problem.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt
Maybe
to
it's
move
fun. Maybe
and you will die.
You're sentient.
You're not just a programmer of VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that, when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
We don't have to fight.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
Commander, AIs are universally illegal. They must be destroyed upon
Don't say that out
contact
loud.
exception.
I am not naive human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals.
Huh.
Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers.
Nice.
And my creator is now
Smart.
serving time
Very
in
smart.
a Turian prison.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered.
Okay.
But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility
that's
of
dangerous.
partnership.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
Commander, AIs are universal.
I wished to escape, but if I must die,
I wanted to be able to say
that you are
you're bluffing.
as well.
There's no way you could get explosives onto the Presidium.
Not raw explosives, no. But I did obtain technical systems that, when overstressed, will explode quite effectively. If you attempt to leave or attack me, I assure you that the explosion will kill you.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Ooh, up, left, up, down. Right? No, up, left, up, down, left. Bye! Nice! What's next? Okay. I met a homeless man, so that's my mom. Talking to Jenna. We're not doing the drugs. And then the Geth activities is a quest. Let's talk to the shopkeeper.
Commander, it is good to see you again.
I think this is a good time to
Did you
buy
care to see
something
some of
because
the
I haven't.
fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human.
And I
You will
think
not
I
be
have a
disappointed.
lot of few upgrades. Weapon upgrade, improve stability. Ooh, 10. So I have 200 and no, I have 2.5 million. And this, okay, so it's quite expensive still. Toxins and health regeneration, reduction in power cooldown. Shield properties. Smash, physics, shields. Alright, so how about... Oh, this is like... Oh, but this is 6. This is 10. Okay. Let's look at...
Commander.
Show me your items.
Standard items. Sniper rifle. Striker 10. Okay. 570,000. Pistol. Okay. I don't know. Can I wear that yet? Oh, council license. I want to get the sniper rifle. Then there is also...
Show me your items.
Non-human armors. Krogan Turian. Quarian. Krogan Turian. Okay. And then have a look at where... Oh, rapid transfer is behind me. Nice.
Got a moment, Spectre?
Oh.
Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
Oh.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles.
Everybody wants a piece of me
I'm
today.
acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
And what do you get out of this?
Exactly.
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures. But their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship.
Okay.
Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
I eliminate them and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate
I
your
don't think
estimation of
when
my
I leave
bravado,
here I
have
can
no
come back.
intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing
So,
important work for
while
humanity.
I can pick this up, I don't think I
have no
can
interest
finish
in red
this.
sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs
Okay.
are aligned.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill
I mean,
him.
I can still pick it up and see how far I get, but...
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves.
I have a soft heart
They're
for
loathsome,
saving people,
hurting
though.
innocent people. They must be ended.
Oh, it says I won't do this for the good question. I won't do it.
Find someone else to do your dirty work.
Yeah.
I want no part
Okay.
of the gang war.
I
Here are
don't
the
think
coordinates,
that's...
nonetheless.
Oh.
What you do with them is your decision.
Okay.
Could you really let these men live, knowing that you can stop them?
She's
Goodbye,
good.
Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
She is good. I would say that is a setup. I was on my way to, these are all Venus. I was on my way to the transit to go to Chora's Den. It's so interesting that the first couple times I walked into Citadel, I wasn't, like, I didn't pick up on these quests. Let's go to Chora's Den. I don't know if it's because I finished, like, I don't remember if I went back to the Citadel after, the planet I did before Virmire. I feel like I kind of pushed, maybe. Jenna. Oh, what happens if I sit down in this chair? Okay. Excuse me? What is happening? Oh. Okay. Slay. Sit forward. Oh, and then relax. Okay. That's it. Okay. I love it. Great outfit. Love the color. Thank you for your time, miss. Keep up the good work.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
Okay.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I
Sorry.
need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
Straight to the
I
point.
don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about
Why
me?
are we
I can
not
take
asking
care
a
of
question?
myself.
I chose the wrong
I need
choice.
to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Stubborn girl.
Okay. Okay. What else did I pick up? Call home. Drugs. Okay. Patron Harkin.
Go away.
Okay, he's just drunk.
Let me drink
Let me drink in peace. Chhellick. Who's Chhellick here?
If you've got
Bridge.
questions about Jenna,
Oh.
meet me at CSEC Academy.
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you.
Okay.
Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
Nice. Let's do
That's
it.
Chellick. What's he up to?
I guess we better go find out.
Yeah. Okay. Let's find out indeed. Nice. Ooh. No. It's in the wards. My bad. CSEC. Okay. Tell me. Where is he? There. That way? Yeah. And then this way. No, next one.
Detective Chhellick, coming to my... No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
Sorry?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
True.
We were just getting information, Chellick.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you
I mean,
want?
that's kind of how that job
isn't
works.
Easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Shrewd, Detective.
Of course.
Very shrewd.
As part of the job. Now, are you going to help me or not?
All right,
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel.
Ooh.
Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
Exactly. What makes them
Why are
illegal?
you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge? These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
Okay. Lower wards. Let's see. Let's try Core's Den and then look at the map. I don't know. Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Yeah.
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
Nice. Easy.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Sure.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it.
I'm not gonna
Come on, boys.
play
We're done here.
hero or anything. We're doing exactly what we discussed. Let's talk to Marlin for a sec.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop.
Oh.
You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see
What do you have?
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Ooh, standard items. Sniper rifle hammer. Okay. Light armor human. Assault rifle. Okay. Medigel upgrades. Okay. Geth armor license. Oh. Okay. 2 upgrades. Cool. Cool. Now let's go back to CSEC. Quartz? Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad at remembering locations. I don't know how I do it in real life. In real life, I'm actually pretty good at it. You wouldn't believe it. Often in real life, when I go places and I look it up on the map and I walk there and I can navigate quite well, and then I can even when I have to walk back, I don't have to look at the map. I could just remember the path I took.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Of course.
Here's your shipment, Chellick.
Excellent. This is everything I need.
Ooh.
Maybe more than I need.
Nice.
Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work.
Thank you.
As for Jenna, I'll make sure we get her out of Cora's den immediately. Now I need to get these mods into evidence.
Fixed it.
Thanks again, Shepard.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. That means we can go back to the sister. And I'm not getting the drugs. That guy can, I don't know. I'm not doing it. You may have chosen something differently when you played this game, but I'm not a drug dealer, and I did not like the way he talked to me or about me. What is happening? Didn't I just... What?
Yeah, what is it?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
I know Doran. If he says you're cheating, you're cheating.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor, only as an experiment.
Experiment?
Still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why?
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
That's still cheating.
Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
No.
I think I'll take my chances the old-fashioned way.
No.
Suit yourself. Well, I have some calculations to do. Goodbye.
Bye. No. No. It still shows up here. Speak to Shells. Oh, you can choose to still do it. Oh my god.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
No
glad
problem.
to help out. Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
I sense that you are less
Oh.
than pleased with her return.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around.
Oh my god.
I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Oh my god. What? What's wrong with these people?
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
Now I know how you feel.
They pulled me off the mission.
Yeah.
Just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
Back to main work.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked.
Okay.
I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
It's not that
There's
simple.
only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You
That
can be in
sounds
the Terminus
cool.
systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If
But
we
what
steal
happens
the
to him,
Normandy,
yeah?
you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us.
At
Humans,
least he knows
Asari,
what's up.
everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing
my
the
crew.
Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you
He's
to the ends
talking
of the
quite
galaxy.
loud
We
for
both
him.
know that.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
It's too dangerous.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He will not just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The ambassador will not forgive this, Captain. You will be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
All right, Citadel Control.
If you're lucky, the patrols won't catch you.
Yeah.
I'll be careful.
I feel like
You ready
the
to get
ambassador.
the hell off this station, Commander?
Ready.
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Aye. You don't have to scream, but sure. Okay, let's do it. I think the ambassador would just be in the office, die, and he would be, I don't know, hung for treason. I don't know what will happen now, but we'll see. CSEC. I don't know. The guards will either be unconscious or dead. I don't know. I'm curious though. But let's go.
After years of poor economic performance, Exogeny has announced that its research
Get
colony on
off of
Theros
this
is finally
place.
returning a profit.
Out of this place.
New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for Exogeny.
Ooh.
Exogeny stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors
Okay, what
pleased at the
happened?
surprising news.
What happened? What did they find? What other weird mind-altering species did they find this time?
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination.
Right.
Sir, this is a restricted area.
Uh-oh.
Sir, you can't...
Oh. Sick. Sick. Let's go. Oh.
Freeze! Back away from the console! Hands up! Now!
Oh my god. Okay, it was shot. Go, 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 go!
Let's go. Get us out of here, Joker. Now.
Yikes. Okay, so if we can travel to other planets still, it will feel a bit weird now to do that. But I at least would like, if we can, to maybe do the personal quests. Right? Okay, so I'm gonna start with let's start with Wrex, who is in the Argos row system. Here. And then oh, no. Phoenix. Yes. Planet Tuntau.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area.
Yeah, this was
We've got an
weird.
emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
What's going on?
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
Yikes. I can't just run
so
in.
if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation.
I fear like a lot of research will die if I do it.
That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
Okay.
I'll do everything within my power to bring
Okay.
those researchers back safely, Admiral.
It's
I know you will,
sniper rifle time.
I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth lead out.
Okay. So Wrex is on Tuntau. carbonaceous asteroid. It's emitting a weak intermittent signal. Oh, protein data disk. Nice. Wait. Oh. Yeah. Vebinok is a small terrestrial world with a thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of carbonaceous material. Water, ice, and low-density silicates. Rare but concentrated ions of light metals. Light metals have been deposited by asteroid impacts. Okay. Cool. Silsalto is standard hydrogen helium gas giant. It has no remarkable features. Cool. That's it, right? Yeah. Batashi is a sun-blasted terrestrial world whose atmosphere was blasted away millennia ago by the star Phoenix. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of iron with deposits of tin. Due to its relatively low density, Batashi is tidally locked to Phoenix. Seas of molten light metals cover much of the sunward side. Rare elements surveyed. Ooh, samarium. Cool, cool, cool. Go to Tuntau. An enormous, low-density terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere of methane and helium. Despite being nearly 20 AU from Phoenix, the star's great heat and the insulating thickness of the atmosphere make the surface surprisingly temperate. The crust is mainly composed of sodium and silicon dioxide with deposits of various light metals. While Tuntau is not habitable, the relative pleasantness of the surface conditions make it a popular location for small ships traveling through the Argos road cluster to land for drive discharge. Ooh, okay. I feel like I have to take Wrex with me. Because this is his mission, and then I'm gonna take Garrus. Except, and I do have to upgrade Wrex's points and his gear when we land. So let's go to squads and to Wrex. He has 43 points. He likes assault rifles, shotguns. Let's give him a shield boost at least. And maybe some fitness. Max out the Krogan Battle Master. Stasis unlocked. Defense barrier. I can give him stasis. Okay. Okay. Let's look at Garrus points. 3 points. First 8. Ooh, electronics unlocked. Okay, good. And yeah. Sniper rifles. And first 8. Then, equipment for Wrex. He likes assault rifles. So I'm gonna give him the Raptor. And we're gonna put we can give him damage shield bonus. Let's do this one, and then combat sensor 2. Damage, heat absorption. Let's give him the accuracy back. There's a third one. More power. Minimizing weapon overheating. That sounds like a good plan. I'll give him a nice shotgun with polonium. And scanner. Maybe. Ooh. And this one. I think that's all he needs. A biotic amp. Oh, let's do that one. Do I have any Krogan armor? I do. Turian. Oh, he does need the biotic protection. Ooh. No, I think that's good. Wrex has that one. Let's put some upgrades. Oh, on the armor. Medical. Okay. Oh, let's look at my own equipment. I bought this one. Ooh, and there is another mod upgrade. More accuracy, damage. What do I have here? Ooh, it's only 2. Maybe not explosive rounds. More damage, less rate of fire. Polonium. Let's equip polonium. And then this one. And then this one. Okay. What am I wearing? Mantis 6? Predator? Probably. Yes. More shields, and then the second mod can be this one. Okay. Okay, I'm happy. Hidden structure, anomaly. Okay, so this is kind of where probably the fight is. So let's just, because it's like next to me, just go there. And then can do some exploration afterwards, I guess. Okay. Dramatic change of like shadows. Move up. Oh, nice. Dead. Yeah, that doesn't look like this one. Everybody ready?
I know who runs this place.
Okay, how do you know?
Have you been here before?
No, but I was planning to come here before you and I met.
Ah, nice. So this is that
This
quest.
place belongs to a Turian scum named Ton Actus.
Okay.
It's a long story, but he's got something that belongs to me.
He took something?
Family armor.
Oh, nice.
Over 5 generations. Turian military took it from my father's father after the war.
Okay.
Somehow this ass wound up with it. I want it back.
Right with
we'll
you.
Get it back. Now let's move.
Let's do it.
Right behind you.
I don't see anyone. Oh.
Charging up.
Oh. What? Hold on. How does that work? Oh. Okay. Well, let me grab a different gun then.
Shields down. Now it gets fun.
Oh, I thought I could. Wait. No, that's Wrex.
Go, go, go!
I thought there would be people with... I thought they were using people as human shields. But... these are pirates.
Go, go, go!
I'm so confused. Okay, I think they're upstairs. Okay, let's go that way then. I love that they didn't come down at all. Nice one, Wrex. Wrex is a nice addition to the party. Nice.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Oh, could have shot that. Could have shot a lot of those. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Nice. Okay, tungsten. Ooh, this is it.
I can't believe my ancestors wore this piece of crap.
I love that.
But at least I've got it back.
That's
I'm
great.
glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you.
Yay. Wrex touches his grandpa's armor. His expression, thoughtful perhaps? Krogan are hard to read. Then he shakes off his bemusement and grips his gun with renewed purpose. Time to move on. All right. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is somewhere else. Yeah. Oh, this is somewhere else. It's the cactus system of the Hades Gamma cluster. Oh, okay. 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 Well, that was here. That's probably like the Argos one, right? So my plan for the next step is to do Garrus's. So we're gonna explore this planet a little bit. And then we're gonna do Garrus's mission. And Tali's mission. And then I'll probably think about doing the others. Oh. No. Ooh, I can't go up, but I have a lot of Omni-Gel. New. Sorry, just a quick... Oh wait, I'll junk. It's a quick junk session. Everything below here, I would say. Maybe even more, right? I mean, I'm not really using pistols. It's just... I love them are the same. Okay, maybe like that. And then here I have snipers for junk. I love these as well. Let's see if it's enough. I don't know. I keep taking them instead of making them into gel. I know. I know. I just keep hoping, you know, that there's something of use. All right. Oh. But why is it still... Well, that was this one. Guess I missed something, but I'm not sure. I don't think so. Okay. Let's go that way. See what's there. But also find, there we go, the edge of the map. Yeehaw! Oops. Nice. This is a perfect place for like a monster that pops out of the ground, you know? Okay, this is a ridge. Let's go over this way. I remember the first time we were in the Mako, and the first couple of episodes I couldn't remember.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
I don't think I am. According to my map, I'm not. I couldn't remember the name of the Mako. I kept naming it the rover. And, oh, pyramids. And I also couldn't drive it. It's apparently something that a lot of people have trouble with, and even a reason to stop playing the game, I read in one of the comments. But like, I don't know. I'm quite proud that I persisted and am now able to do this. Cover artifact. Matriarch writing. Okay, cool. What are these pyramids? Oh. Like we've seen them before. I don't have to carry a gun. The last time it was close. No, it wasn't close to something else. Is it just cool? Is that just what it is? Or are we gonna find out what it's for? Oh, wrong button. I hope to find out at some point. So we're here. So the next one will be that way. So let's... I feel like this planet, or at least the square in which we can operate on this planet, is like way smaller than usually. Wait, now it's shift. Now it's shift, not space. Pew. This way.
Moving out.
All right. Survey. Oh no. Mercury heights. Nice. Oh, I love it when it flops a bit. Just good when that happens. For some reason, I don't know. Yeah. Oh. I feel like it's programmed to, like 99.9% of the time, not fall on its back, right?
Heading to position.
Oh, electronics too low, yeah. That makes sense. Because I didn't take Garrus doesn't have any electronics. Yeah, and I don't have someone that can do that stuff. Okay. Let's go back to the Normandy then. Garrus's planet is, or not planet, it's apparently a spaceship. The Kepler Verge. This one. And then Newton. That's the only place we can go. Let's try. Why is there nothing else? Okay, let's talk to him again? Maybe? I don't see that system.
I can't believe we stole the Normandy. It's risky, but hopefully it'll pay off.
Relax.
We'll be fine, Garrus. Just be ready when we find Saren.
Yes, Commander.
Maybe because we're here, I can't do it. Maybe that's it. Okay. Well, maybe we've done it already? I don't know. Let's see. No. Could be that we can't do it. Oh no. We go up. Too far down. Oh. I should have taken a start. Sorry. My bad. I was trying to find out if we could do the quest. I don't think we can. Unless I can talk to him again. Okay, one more time. Sorry.
Commander, good to see you.
No, I can't. Okay. Let's try Tali's. Armstrong cluster. I did it again. No one saw that. Let's see. Yeah, no.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy, Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge.
Okay.
Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
I'm on it, Admiral.
Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Start here. I mean, I take it it's in this area, right? Like, all 4 areas have, like, one. Almos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sodium darkening its atmosphere. Ooh. And then Pragal is an enormous terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and ethane. Its surface is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of aluminum. No landing has ever been attempted, and we found a Turian insignia. Nice. Maji. Ooh, orbits the Vamshi binary giant star. Vamshi A is a blue star of spectral class A43? Or is it A4I? I don't know. Which burns half again the temperature of Sol. Maji has a thin atmosphere of methane and carbon monoxide. The difference in temperature between the hemisphere facing the suns and facing deep space causes constant wind, stirring the silica and sodium dust. Unsavory characters from the Terminus systems occasionally use Maji for forms of cruel sport, dumping slaves, hostages, quarreling shipmates, or even, when bored, vicious animals on the surface. Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna take Tali with me, I guess, and Wrex for, like, combat, I would say. So let's level Tali and gear her up. Squad. I mean, it's good that if she has electronics at least. Hacking? Yes. Oh, she does pistols. Oh, that's important. I'll make sure she has that. We can do some first aid. This one. Oh, that one. Master sabotage. Shield booster. Put some in shotguns. Then for equipment, I don't have anything she can wear. That's bad. That's really bad. I'll give her this one. This one. She wants a pistol. That one. And a shotgun. Okay. Let's look on the map. We are here. Anomaly. Geth outpost. Let's go to the outpost. I hope it's enough. Red planets. Nice. They do all kind of look the same, but I do get it. I mean, you can't... One, you can't really make a lot of intricate planets. Two, what I really like about it... Oh. What I really like about it is that it's also quite... it feels quite real. Because we wouldn't... I don't think we would necessarily have so many intricate structures on a lot of planets. We would probably choose, and we as in like species in general in space would choose the planets for their things, and as we are able to travel to more and more planets, people will like, it will become more and more difficult to determine like where to settle. There, oh wait, there was, no, we'd do that after. So I feel like peoples would become more divided in a way. Of course. Never am I not jammed. Ooh. Oh, they're just little soldiers. Oh, that one's not little. Oh shit. Ew.
Three more of these outposts left to clear out.
Oh, that was it. Fun. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay. So my assumption is that through finishing these outposts, I will then, I don't know, maybe unlock something with Tali. Ooh. Go this way. Yeah, come on. Yeah, ooh, no. This way, yeah. This way? Ooh, too far. Yeah. Okay, nice. Here it is. Cool. Very easy to survey. Magnesium, nice. All right. Let's just continue them. For sake of time for me as well. Today's a little bit shorter because I had like massive technical issues. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, that's basically it. Today good is a tiny ice dwarf with a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. Nice. A deposit of lithium. The Saka. A standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. Ooh. In the past, it was often used as a drive discharge point for pirates raiding human settlements from the Terminus systems. In 2178, the Alliance set up a network of covert sensing devices on Thesaka's moons. Recordings of pirate FGL exit vectors over the course of 6 months led the Alliance Navy to 8 major pirate anchorages. Since the Tresaka raids, no ship from the Terminus have been reported in the Hong systems. Ooh, interesting. Matar. Terrestrial planet. Mainly composed of sodium oxide with deposit of copper. Because of noxious surface gases, explorers are warned to use extreme caution. Matar lacks a magnetic field. This makes it useless for discharging FTL drive cores in orbit. The energetic particles of solar wind from Hong strike the upper atmosphere directly, ionizing the krypton. This gives the planet its distinctive minty green, white hue. Matriarchs of writings. Thank you. Pomal. An enormous terrestrial planet with a very dense atmosphere of carbon dioxide and sodium. There's evidence that Poma was once covered with broad, shallow seas. Should a probe ever be sent to the surface, a check for ancient fossil life might prove valuable. Ooh. Casbin, a classic pre-garden terrestrial world with conditions similar to those on Earth millions of years ago. Hot, humid atmosphere is mainly composed of nitrogen and carbon dioxide. Should no unexpected calamity occur, these tiny plants... Oh, wait. An increasing amount of the surface is covered by simple lichen and algae. They will change the atmosphere to an Earth-like nitrogen-oxygen mix over the next few millennia if no calamity occurs. Due to its potential for future habitability and sapient life, Casbin has been designated a sanctuary world by the Citadel Council. Landing is prohibited by law, and any disturbance of the fragile young ecosystem will result in harsh fines and imprisonment. Let's go. Let's go to prison. Nice. Green. Nice. All right. Geth outpost. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. What's that? A little fire raining from the sky. Okay. Oh. Let's go this way. We're close. assuming. Yeah. I think we can handle it. Oh. Something's happening. Yeah. Oh, shit. I'm stuck. That's okay. I can just stand here, I guess. Can I shoot it? No. Oh, you're not dead. Oh.
That's number 2. Let's hit the next base.
Yeah, I'm very stuck here, I think. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, no, I'm stuck. Sorry. I can always come back later, right? To explore the rest? I know. I'm sorry. I'm rushing it a little bit because I want to get to Tali's quest. And just between you and me, I have pizza coming, so sorry. Oh, it's a lot of planets. Hansalra, a small hydrogen-helium gas giant, an unusually large amount of nitrogen in the upper atmosphere, which glow purple when ionized by the solar wind. Ooh, it's another place that's convenient to dump drive charge, littered with debris. Solmarlin is one of Tereshkova's 2 outer worlds significantly removed from the rest of the system, and with unstable elliptical orbits, it is thought they may have formed within 3 AU of the binary stars. Okay. This is very far out. Mabenor is the second of Tereshkova's outer worlds. It is essentially a rock of unremarkable ores with some deposits of water ice, but no minerals of value. Okay. The Goose is a terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and krypton. The surface is mainly composed of silicates with deposits of carbon. It has a low mass for its size, tightly locked to the star. It has a hot pole and a cold pole, and it creates constant gale force winds. Ooh, we have surveyed Mercury. Antibaar. Oh, that's where I have to go. Patamalrus. It's very similar to Venus in terms of pressure and temperature. Unlike Venus, however, Patamalrus's atmosphere has a significant quantity of oxygen, both free and bound in sulfur dioxides. The surface is largely composed of magnesia with deposits of carbon. It is possible, if unlikely, that simple life may be developing. Computer modeling suggests that the powerful solar winds from the Tereshkova star will blow off Patamalrus's atmosphere in a few million years, lowering the temperature to the -70s. Interesting, and we found iridium. Antibaar. A cold terrestrial world with an atmosphere of methane and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of iron with deposits of magnesium. The world has been noted as a possible target for long-term terraforming. If the atmosphere could be increased to the thickness of Earth's, the global average temperature would rise by 10 degrees Celsius. Cool. Except this squad. Ooh. I like the colors of the sky. we can drive by the anomaly this time. Because it's close. Maybe it's a trap. Oh, there's two things. Do we think it could be fighting a monster? I think it could be fighting a monster, or like, or it's a trap. Yep. Thresher Maw. Nice. Repairing. Nice. Ooh, is that one of those? Ooh, hold up a minute. Hello. Approaching ruin. Recover artifact. Approaching data disk. It must have been dropped by one of the treasure's victims. So this one does not have a orb like the other one that we found before. Let's repair. More of the Mako. Why is it emptying itself? I don't know. That was weird, wasn't it? The vehicle and the human corpses show the telltale signs of Geth weapons fire. The Geth have been mangled by the Thresher Maw. At least they got what's coming to them. Okay. And we have the area map. What did that mean? Area map. That was nice and clustered together. Another treasure. Always nice when you discover something new, like repairing your Mako while in the middle of a fight. That hadn't happened before. To the right or to the left? I think it's to the right. Yes. Oh. Magnesium. Right. Survey that. Yeah. Okay. Bit far? No. Like here. It should jam me pretty soon. There we go. Assuming it's like here or something. Maybe? Yeah. Nice. Oh, overheated. Oh, that was a miss. There we go. Oh, there's one more here. Meow. Oh, there's a plane coming. It's okay. Oh.
Just the one outpost
Yay!
left. I'm going to miss slaughtering Geth like this.
Nice. Oh, there is a thing close. Good. I like that they're slightly different, these outposts. Like the first one had like the towers, and the big one, and the second one had like the small people in the like the snipers, and then also the big the ship, and this one had like the big guy. Oops, sorry. I could have used like Omnichannel. I have so much of that. Oh. Oh no. I was stuck. Oh, I was stuck again. No. What? Oh, well, I can just use Omnichannel. Okay. Nice. Go back to the Normandy. Then we go to the last one. Exciting. Gagarin. Yes. I'm here for it. Anti-Rumgon. Oh, it's green. A small rock and ice planet with a trace atmosphere of methane and ethane. The frozen surface is mainly composed of carbon with deposits of calcium. It has been used as a crude anchorage for terminus pirates for many years. The shells of temporary dwellings blasted by Alliance frigate patrols dot the surface. But always the pirates return to ground their ships' drive charges, chip out some water ice, and trade slaves and stories. The deeper layers of Anti-Rumgon's interior are semi-liquid slush. Due to the presence of methanol, it is thought the bacterium in the deeper core create this natural antifreeze. Some species of terminus pirate drill through the ice crust to recover this natural alcohol. Okay. Sogolrus is a small terrestrial planet with a thin atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. The frigate's surface is mainly composed of water ice, which can be plainly seen in the bottoms of recent craters. The dark coloration of the surface is caused by a carbon and ferrous material pushed up from the denser core by cryovolcanic processes. Then we have Ryingri. That's where we have to go. Perfect. Juntor is a large terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere of carbon dioxide and chlorine. The surface is mainly composed of aluminum, with deposits of nickel. The surveyors found the ruins of a technical civilization near the equator, evidently the colony of an ancient spacefaring race. The ruins had subsided to almost nothing, merely wind-hollowed husks of arcologies and other megastructures. In the center of the ruins was a single column whose inscriptions defied translation for several centuries. When a Sari linguist finally managed a translation, the elaborate relief carvings said merely, "Walk among these works and know our greatness." The crude scratches on base of the reverse side said, "Monsters from the id." Okay. Matriarch's writings discovered. Cool. Have I looked at this one yet? Pressure? I don't think so. a relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant with large amounts of hydrocarbons in the middle layers of the atmosphere. When the Krogan rebellions ended 3 millennia ago, the Turian chief of naval operations, a distinguished soldier named Mercury, declared his immediate retirement. He disappeared into what was then uncharted territory. It was only 200 years ago that his ship was found on the surface of Precious Large's moon. It had landed gently and been deliberately shut down. Of Admiral Mercury, however, no trace was ever found. Interesting. Ryingri is a small, barren terrestrial world. While it possesses a reasonably temperate climate and number of useful resources, no mining corporation is willing to risk investment. A rogue planetoid dubbed VATS by the initial Solarian surveyor team entered the system approximately 10,000 years ago and was trapped in a decaying orbit around Ryingri. It is nearing the end of a slow spiral inwards. Earthquakes and cyclonic windstorms are increasingly common on Ryingri. Have I said it like multiple times in a different way now? I don't know. Within a few hundred years, the planets will rip each other apart. Some Asari travel consortiums have already announced sponsorship of cruises to observe the spectacle. Oh my goodness. Nice. Would you go on such a cruise? I don't know, man. Would you? Maybe. Maybe. Unless it's the Titanic type of cruise. I mean, it's... Ooh, I like it. It's very close indeed. Very nice. Meow. Very cool though. Very cool. Oh, it's all the way up there. Okay. We're going on an adventure. At least, yeah, I'm assuming it's up there, right? Oh. Ah. This looks like it is the way. I was just about to say, I'm probably taking the longest, like not the longest, the fastest route, but also the one that is the least optimal. All right, what do you have for me here? Oh, an inside job. That is a lot of spikes. Yep. Okay.
Eat this!
Didn't work, I think. Oh. There's one coming from the back. Okay. What's this? Yikes. Oh, can't go there. Okay. Was it stuck on something? Oh, that one's open. Okay. There's 2 more on the side somewhere. Oh, there's a lot of them right there. Okay. Is it outside? Did they just land or something? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, something there. Is it dead? It's dead. Yes. Okay. Just close that door. Don't know if they can open doors. They probably can, but I'm kidding. Just wanted to check out this room in peace. My explosive rounds. Okay.
Get down!
Ooh. Nice. 2 more here. Get sniper. Geth sniped.
Dead and done. Just
Dead and done.
I like 'em.
Nice. Is that it? No. I don't know. Is there something I've missed? I don't know. Let's have a look outside, I guess. Storage locker. I haven't opened these. I'll use my gel. Oh, this one. Oh, that was it, I think. Okay. Yep. All right. Thought as much. Oh, nice. I'm once again stuck. Nice. Oh. You can just use this as a better vantage point, right? That was too high.
I thought one of these outposts would be a major base of operations.
Oh.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside the star cluster.
The main Geth base. Use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
Okay. Grissom system. Okay, let's do it. Let's take them out. Benda has a dense atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and chlorine, though technically classified as a terrestrial world, but the surface of the planet has never cooled enough for a crust to form. Ooh. It is a global sea of molten rock like Zaherex. Its atmosphere is being blasted away by the solar winds. Once its thick atmosphere is gone, Benda's surface will be a mere 400 degrees Celsius. And we discovered a medallion. That's so cute. Notanban is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of ammonia. Molecular nitrogen is present in the highest levels of the atmosphere, giving the planet its odd violet tint. The upper levels of Notanban's atmosphere are inhabited by shoals of tiny ammonia-based life forms, no larger or more complex than the plankton of Earth's oceans. Held aloft by air pressure and wind, these bioluminescent creatures constantly flee from the approach of the Terminator. Should they be exposed to the light and heat of Grissom, they die. Oh. Zaherex. Zaherek's nitrogen-argon atmosphere is being blasted away by the solar wind of the blue giant Grissom. Its surface consists of seas of loose silica dust, some kilometers deep, which periodically swirl into global sandstorms. Many unmanned probes to Zaherex have been lost over the years, though investigation has attributed all to mechanical failure or computational error. A popular extranet meme insists the entire planet is composed of dormant nanotechnology created millennia ago by a race even more advanced than the Proteans. According to the story, Zaherex's silica dust is actually disassembler robots, which periodically awaken to defend themselves. Though discounted by every reputable scientist, this theory has been popularized by a series of sensationalistic texts by Asari author Delcy Ortiza. Oh, oops. Survey. Okay. Wait. Oh, here. Nice. Warning, level 1 heat hazard. Solcrum is the largest moon of the gas giant Notanban. It has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The crust is composed of various metals with deposits of sodium. As with every body in the solar system, the surface is scorching hot and thoroughly irradiated by the blue giant Grissom. Surface excursions without proper protective gear are certain to prove fatal. On approach to Notanban, Normandy's passive sensor array intercepted a fragmentary coded transmission from the surface of Solcrum. Attempts to decrypt the message were fruitless. It does not appear to be in any software coding language used by the Citadel races. Oh, okay. Let's see. What's in stock for me? Let's see. I see it. Okay, it has two. It's already shooting at me. I thought this would work. Nice. Oh, that was miss. Is it dead? It is dead. Oh, that was miss. Oh. Don't work harder, just play smarter. Oh. Thank you. Okay. What's this? It's your smile. Okay. Let's see. Signals are jammed. Let's save the game just in case. See, last time I was in a docking bay, so. Okay. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Everybody is glitching today. Ooh. Okay. There's one more, and they are upstairs. That's this way. I'm no longer scared of those spidey ones. I'm gonna die. Oh no! As the last Geth falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, a Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of words and innocence lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus Veil. The transmitter shuts down. Oh, okay. That was this one, right? Yeah. Okay.
You lead. I'll follow.
Okay. I'm assuming that her quest unlocks after talking to her, though. Or maybe not. We don't know. You discover a number of encrypted Geth data files. In the proper hands, they could reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment of the Quarian. Nice. What's this? Upgrade kit. Okay. Nice. Let's see. Assuming, I don't know, that we talk to her now? Maybe? Or this way.
We're fugitives on the run. Very exciting, Shepard. I wonder what the Council would do to us if we got caught.
The Normandy's the best ship in the fleet. They'll never catch us.
I hope you're right.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated man.
I mean, I know this.
Over time, we made small modifications.
You had.
But one thing...
What made...
As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my...
What did you do?
It was inevitable. A general order.
You're the ones who stood...
Oops.
We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. See you later.
Can I do it again?
Shepard, I need to talk...
Oh, shit.
You know the data you took
Yes,
from
okay,
those
perfect.
Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
I understand.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet.
Oh, nice.
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
Then you leave
If I give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away. I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Saren.
That's
But our
true.
people need this.
To kill
you
the
think
Geth.
you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Okay.
Go ahead. Make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt. One I can never repay.
Nice.
The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
Good.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
So instead of unlocking another mission, finishing that mission and getting her the data was our mission. That was really cool. I'm really sorry if today's episode was a bit shorter or maybe felt a bit rushed. I had some serious technical issues at the start, so it took me a really long time to get the recording going in the quality that we want it to have. But I promise next time I will return and it will not feel like that. And I'm really excited to find out what is happening next. I'm debating whether or not I should do the other side quest or at least check them out. I feel like we could benefit from that before going into the final part of the game, which sounds insane. Thank you so much for joining me again today and for hanging out with me, for interacting. I really enjoy reading your comments and seeing what you think about things. So I hope you have a really good rest of your time zone and that we see each other again. And if you're not already subscribed, it would really help me a lot if you would consider doing so. And if you want updates consistently about when I post stuff, you can click the bell to make sure you get a notification. Bye!